Capricorn, welcome to your mid-October 2022 general tarot reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you don't know your placements, there is a link to a free natal chart in the Show More box in the description below. Welcome if this is your first time here, and welcome back if you've been here before. Okay, let's just get right into this. You may hear snoring. You may have seen at the beginning of the video. Pasha is my pug, and she's asleep on the bed. So let's get right into it. Capricorn, I'm going to start off with your animal spirit guides. You have Swan, which is grace and beauty, and then you have the Ram. This is from the Druid deck, or Celtic. The swans represent grace and beauty, and as you can see, he's very protective of the young, of his mate. And Ram, of course, for me, I feel like some of you are going to have a breakthrough, literally like a battering ram. You're going to be able to finally get through what you need to get through, or have the aha moment, the light bulb moment. And here you also have the full moon, which is openness. So as you can see, the full moon in all her glory, really she's just reflecting the light from the sun, but she's full, and that's a time of abundance and openness, being open. So let's see what the tarot says here for you. Again, speaking of openness, okay, Four of Pentacles in reverse. See how he's normally right side up, he's holding on to everything that he can. He's holding on to his money, he's holding on to maybe old thoughts, he's holding on to old ways of being, the way things used to be. But right now it's like boom, letting everything open, releasing and letting go, which you have openness. So some of you, Cappy, you've arrived at a place, you may have done some traveling or inner traveling within, and you're at a place to move on. Just let go of troubled waters, let go of past hurts. But for some of you, I would be concerned. You've got the Devil card, and you've got excuse me, Nine of Pentacles. So this openness and letting go is fantastic, but it also can be reckless spending. It can be a little bit reckless, and because you have the Emperor in reverse here, that's a little bit of lack of self-control, especially with the Devil. Now with the Devil card, that's you, Capricorn, you're the Devil card. But if you notice, the Devil is so large and looming over the couple, and they have little horns on them, so that the more they stay away from their true selves, or the more they stay in the Devil's grasp, obviously the more they become like the Devil. The thing is, with these guys, I don't know if you can see, but their chains are around their necks, and they're so loose they can choose to take the chains off. So whatever you have been struggling with, Capricorn, you have the choice to remove these chains. So you just have to break through, not be stubborn about whatever it is. Now this isn't to all of you. Take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. But this, I would be concerned with spending, because Nine of Pentacles, she's an independent woman. She likes the finer things in life, and for those of you who may feel like you want to spend a little bit of money and treat yourself, do so, but do it in a way where you don't find yourself in some major debt down the road. Okay. Regarding love, you've got some things going on here, because you've got the chains of the Devil and the finer things. You may be spending money on a partner, or your partner may be wanting you to spend money on them, because here you have, this is the past position. So you have, for some of you, this is a past love, but again, we have the present going here. And for those of you in a current situation where you have a partner, they may be expecting more from you than they put into the relationship. The Queen of Swords in reverse, to some circles in tarot, is the Bitch card in reverse. She can be cold, cruel, cutting, stab you in the back, and she could be jealous. She, you know, if this is at work, she'd be the one you want to watch out for, because she'll be the one to try to take you down to get your position, or just because she can. But for love, this is a partner who is not doing you, doesn't have your best interest at heart, but his or her. And again, this is not gender specific. This can be male or female. You also have the Emperor in reverse, who also shows a lack of self-control, who is abusive, could be a father figure or a parent, because you have the Emperor and a Queen. So it could be either parent, but there could even be some childhood issues that you've brought forward to your current partner or to an ex, because this is also past. For some of you, like I said, this could be someone who's recently traveled, but you're trying to move on. This is a card. Here's the thing. You've got troubled waters here. You're trying to move forward, go forward into the future to calmer waters and greener pastures, let's say. But it's almost like it's not in your control. You've got to allow. You've got the openness card. Allow and be open. The boatman is guiding them. So allow God, source, creator, all there is, whomever you consider your higher power to be, or just the universe, you've got to be open to allow and trust that you will go forward for your best and highest good. And you've got to believe that. And you've got to be willing to make the changes, though, to break through. You've got to be able to break the chains, or at least remove them, take them off. Because in this row, you have, I love this, you see, you've got grace and beauty here in the swan. So remember, conduct your affairs this month, the rest of the month of October, with grace and beauty. But here, you've got the strength card, which also is a symbol of strength, grace, and beauty. And if you look at her, it's all about self-mastery. So this other Emperor in reverse, if this is you, Capricorn, and I don't speak to all of you, this is, you know who you are, I guess. If this is you, you will be able to overcome this. But I feel like this is still a partner or past, something from your past beliefs, how you were raised, something you need to let go of to free yourself, whether it's religious beliefs or any other sort of beliefs. I mean, for some of you, you may be waking up and realizing that you're not happy in your marriage, in your relationship, and that you may be batting for the other team. Whatever it is, you have the strength and the courage, the self-mastery to do so. If you look at her, I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards. She's not breaking a sweat. She's showing courage. Okay, courage. The lion symbolizes courage, but the lion, it's a fully grown adult male lion, and she's not being cruel to him. She's got no sticks. She's not beating it. There's no gun. She's just overcoming it with willpower and courage, and she's being gentle with him, and he's acquiescing to her. He's bowing down to her. So you have the willpower, Capricorn. You have the strength to do what you need to do, because look, some of you, you're at a point in your lives where you're done with fighting. You're done with strife. This is like, oops, you're done with fighting and strife and grief. This card is about letting go, forgiving, in this row, because you look, you've got the Sun card. You just want to start fresh. It's new beginnings. And you've got the King of Cups. The King of Cups is what this energy will bring you in, will close out October, or whenever you're seeing this, whenever time of day, night, year you're seeing this, it's for you. So it doesn't matter that this is for mid-October 2022. You've got a new beginning here. You've got the Ace of Wands, all kinds of new beginnings and creativity and ideas. New love for some of you. Look, it's sandwiched in between the two. New beginnings. Look, this is like Baby New Year. Some of you might remember the Christmas special, and that's like Baby New Year. It's a beautiful, to me, it always reminds me of a beautiful July day for those of you in the Northern Hemisphere. But he's got the sun shining down. It's like brand new white, the white, excuse me, it's purity. He's just glowing sunflowers. In Spanish they're called girasoles because they turn to the sun. And here you have the same thing, which is more fire energy. So it could even be a Leo, even though the cups is water and emotions, but is in between the two. So this could be new love for some of you. King of Cups, again, not gender specific, but this energy, King of Cups in the traditional tarot, is sitting on a platform, which is steady with raging seas around him, and he's staying calm, clear-headed, control of his emotions. Whereas these people are crazy whack jobs, out of control, or this person is out of control, again with the devil. So you have this, if you can, and you are able to do it. But if you stay open and listen and have the courage, you have the courage. You just have to do it. Some of you have to just do it and move on. If you have new beginnings waiting for you. You have it. You're on the precipice, right there, ready to go. You just have to do it. Regarding money and all of this, I mean, you're open, but again, you've got some chains you have to just be careful about. For some of you, it might be a time, again, you like the finer things, some of you, and she's independent, but borrow her energy, being strong, independent, take care of yourself. She's a reminder to take care of yourself, get your nails done, or, get your manicure, guys, whatever it is that you need to do, spend a little money on yourself and get something nice for yourself. Look good, enjoy finer clothing, kick it up a notch, and have some self-love and self-care, because that's self-love, is taking care of yourself, right? And as you take care of yourself, you'll feel better about yourself, and other people will notice that and give you greater respect even than they may already have for you. But look at how this is in line. Grace and beauty. She's graceful and definitely beautiful, and grace and beauty. And here you have openness, and new beginnings. Letting go, forgiving, moving on, getting away from the troubled waters. And these are the troubled waters right here, the Bitch card and the Emperor in reverse. For some of you, it's a very abusive situation, and it could be an ex that just won't leave you alone, that keeps hounding you. You may have blocked them and somehow you're still getting their emails. Or you may have blocked them on the phone and somehow they're still able to leave voice messages. For some of you, this is a narcissist, and you just need to remember this card. Take a picture of it or find it on Google and put it on your screensaver or your wallpaper, whatever it is. And remember, you have the courage, you have the strength, the beauty, the inner self-mastery to overcome this and move forward, because you have beautiful things waiting for you, Capricorn. Absolutely beautiful things going into November, wrapping up the year. And this, again, this energy may follow you through to the end of the year, but at the end, and I feel like a lot of you are close. Some of you are still in this, and some of you are here, but I feel like you can have what you want. You can have that new beginning. You can have the love. You can have emotional stability, or be in a relationship with a partner who's emotionally stable. Someone with whom you can grow and share your feelings. Someone who doesn't criticize you, but someone who helps you with your self-esteem. You can have that, Capricorn, okay? And for those of you, again, with work, it's the same kind of thing. This may be a boss. This may be, they both may be bosses, and you have the strength to move on. You just want to move forward. This is also a card of reconciliation. So for some of you, if you're in a happy marriage or in a happy relationship, but maybe you've been on the outs, or even besides a reconciliation, just seeing each other again after a period of being apart from each other. And for some of you, this could just be starting date nights and having that new beginning, or the second honeymoon. So this isn't a scary time for you, Capricorn. For those of you who need to have the new beginnings, you have them. You can make the changes. For those of you who still need to get out, use the energy of Ram. Break through. Just keep breaking through. Don't stop. Ram doesn't give up. He just keeps going until he breaks through. Just like, why did they call, I've been watching a lot of like Viking shows and a lot of Viking shows and pirate shows. I've just finished Black Sails, but when they're trying to break down the door, break down the main gate, they've got this big log, and there's like a dozen men, and just boom, boom, and you wonder how the heck they can do it, but eventually it loosens whatever it is. And this could also be, like I said, belief systems that are holding you back, that are tying you down. This could be no one in your life right now, but this could be from your past. But you're doing your best to move on from it, and you've just got to allow. Just allow. Be open to this time. Listen, take time for yourself. We just had the full moon in October, but the full moon's coming up again in November. Take time to be open. Listen. Don't always try to do things the way they've always been done. Be open to new ideas, new belief systems, new ways of doing things. Step outside the bun, step outside the box, Cappy. You've got all kinds of creativity, new beginnings waiting for you. So I'm sending you lots of love, great big hugs. I will see you next month. But for now, as Mom always used to say, stay spiritual, Cappy. I'll see you soon.